Welcome, ladies. Today's topic is about attracting broke men and what you can do about it to start attracting wealthy guys. Okay. So let me start with the story that when I first, when I first was coached myself and when I started circular dating, I was attracting only broke men who lived with parents, had no money for anything. Literally, if we go to a restaurant or coffee shop, they told me not to order nothing but water because they had no money. And we couldn't go out anywhere. It was just a home date or a walk in the park. And and if a guy wanted to be serious with me or even get married and stuff, because I did attract that, it like he was not able to provide. Like the guy even told me that, yeah, I would like to, but I can't, I don't earn enough money. So that's not an option for me. If I earn my own money, I'm going to be single, because we have the right, we can earn our own money and be single. Yeah, we don't have to get married. Anyways, so if you have this issue, this video is for you, how you can turn it around. And if you have any other issue or pattern of attracting a certain man, maybe you keep attracting men with children, maybe you keep attracting men who are addicted to alcohol, or whatever pattern you have, this video can help you too if you translate it, okay, for your own situation. Anyways, but let's stay with the poor guys. So what you can do to turn this around and start attracting wealthy men who know that they're supposed to provide for you. You don't even have to tell, you don't have to say anything. They know they're supposed to provide, buy your stuff and be there for you. So one thing that you can do is, it's kind of a little bit obvious, but it's not that common in our society, is date older men. Okay, they don't have to be much older than you, but at least like 10 years older, because let's say you are 20, 10 years older, he's still 30, so he's already having a career and he's going to be able to afford certain things. Okay, so of course not all older men have a good income and can provide for you, and maybe if you get married, a whole family, but there's a bigger chance. Yeah, so 7-10 years, I think most women would be okay with it if there's such a age gap. And if the guy is ambitious, he's usually done with his college and he has a career and maybe even his own company, so he will be able to provide. Yeah. And and it always depends. Like you can always go older, but you need to decide this for yourself, because if you want to get married, it will be a long time, with this person, maybe 20-30 years. So maybe you don't want this guy to be too old, but at the end it's your choice. Okay, so first answer was to go older. Yeah, even if you're not used to that, try it out. There are some older men who are really attractive too. Second point is to be unavailable for what you don't want. Okay, in this scenario, you should be unavailable for poor guys, but just like I shared, if you have any other issues you're facing, let's say you're attracting men who have an alcohol issue, when you only hear that, you must run. You attract men only who have children and you don't want to have a guy with children. When you only hear that, you must run. Same is with men who are broke. If you hear a guy is broke, you don't keep dating him like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, and then you wonder, why can I not attract a man who is wealthy? Yeah, because you keep dating the wrong guy. Yeah, there must be space for you to attract the right one. So even when you're circular dating, there's a limited amount of guys you can be consistently dating. Yeah, I mean, how much time do you have? If you have a career, you probably can maybe go on 3 dates per week, and then those 3 spots are taken. And if those 3 guys are all broke, then yeah, then there's not a good chance that you will attract somebody else. So stop dating them. Even you have nobody to go out with. There's a bigger chance you attract somebody who is wealthy than when you're single and you're alone, than when you keep dating the wrong guys. So just let them go as soon as you know that they are not a match of your love list. Okay, the third point is that women sometimes fall for chemistry, and I do too. So I'm the first one to admit that I did too in the past. And then, he's not matching your love list. Maybe he's very poor, living with his mom, and has no money for going out on lunch with you. This happened to me. I'm just laughing because right now it's funny, but when you're stuck in this issue, it's a real struggle. So, anyways, but you fall for chemistry. Like, he might be hot, or he might look good, have a really good body, really charming and stuff. And of course, those things count too, and they're important. However, if this guy doesn't match your love list and he has no job or no money, or lives off the money of his parents, whatever they do, and I know some of you girls might be like, "Oh, this really exists." Yes, even with guys for like 30, 40. Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, if you fall for chemistry, like, I can't do anything about it either. Yeah, so you have to be very self-aware that this guy doesn't match your love list, and then you must go and leave. Even it's hard, because long term it will break apart eventually, anyways. Yeah, if your boundary is to be provided for, and I'm sure it is when you're in my group, then it will break up anyway. So you might also already break it up now. And yeah, let's talk now about what wealthy men like about women, and what would inspire them to keep seeing you. Yeah. And most women think it's what their looks, and it's not true. There are so many beautiful women out there, and they still are not able to keep wealthy men. And those men, if they're healthy, they just have options, especially if they're good looking and stuff. So what would keep such a guy? First of all, from the beginning, he must choose you. He must call you. He must text you. So when I have a question where a woman is saying, well, those women texting, calling a millionaire, and they have no result. There's nothing they can do to get him. Yes, absolutely. If this is a masculine man, and I think most wealthy men are very highly masculine, like alpha men, there's nothing a woman can text to get him. Why? Because texting and reaching out to him, chasing him, is masculine. And two masculine people, they repel each other. There must be like one feminine, one masculine, so that it creates like an attraction and a union. That means this guy must be calling you, must be texting you, must plan your dates. And even it's super hard for you, because he is like the first millionaire you ever dated, and you're like so excited. You must lean back, circular date, and let him reach out. And I'm going to share you a private story of me. So when I started myself up leveling, and I started attracting millionaires, I was very nervous, because it wasn't something I was used to. I told you guys that I was dating poor guys all the time. It was my issue too. And I didn't want. I knew already back then, like, I would never want to get married to such a guy who is poor, living with his mom, and has like no car, sometimes no car, or like a very cheap car. And it's not about like being materialistic, but how can you have a family and get married and all of this if the guy has no money? So I had it years long. You guys know I was even in a relationship where I was providing. So I get you. I had done all the mistakes you girls maybe are doing too. Anyways, let's go back to the point. When you start attracting wealthy men, you might be super excited and you might be also nervous, all of that, and you might want to spend more time with them. However, no, stick to the rules, stick to the plan that I'm teaching you, lean back and let him chase you. And if he doesn't, then you must next him. Yeah, you must next him and there will be another millionaire, but most likely he won't. Most likely he won't. So I tell you also another funny story. So multiple guys that I was dating and even long term, I set the rules because I'm a queen, so I'm setting the rules. And they said they are used to women reaching out to them if they don't text long enough. Yeah. And I must admit, especially in the beginning when I wasn't used to dating such affluent men, and I was also in the beginnings of my own career and business, it was hard to not reach out. But I leaned back even like 2 weeks, and then the guy knew, oh, she's not chasing me. I have to step up, otherwise she'll be gone. And then the guy knew, oh my God, she has choices. Maybe there'll be another guy who's richer than me, and she will find him. Um, so that's another tip, that you have to lean back and let the guy initiate and text and call you. Yeah, you can do the very first step, like saying hi or approaching and asking for help or anything like that, or smiling. But from then on, you must lean back and let him chase you. Okay. And just like I said, if he doesn't, then there must be another one. So it's working this way. Imagine you have like 5 guys in your circular dating pool, and let's say even 5 of them are really rich, because you don't let anybody in your circular dating pool that is poor. And you don't chase one of them. They all must step up, and some of them can step out. Another guys can come in. So you still choose who you go out with, but only from those guys who are initiating dates and calling and texting you, okay? So you don't go outside, find a guy, and then start calling, texting him, and then feeling frustrated why he doesn't want you. Because most men are masculine and they want a feminine woman, and we can't do anything about it. It's just the nature. And that's why I'm here to share this with you, because it's something simple and easy to learn, and then your dating life will be great, okay? So if you're interested in more private support, then DM me for a free love assessment call and share with me your story, okay? So, and also share in the comments your takeaways from this video.